racer here, and we just thought we'd do a quick little recap video of a couple of daily races we did tonight. This is a second day of them, so we did qualifying in the Volkswagen Scirocco, but in this race we decided to try qualifying and try a different car. This is the Mazda 3 touring car and Super Taiko or whatever it is. Anyway, car's handles really good. It's really fast, but it's a bit heavy, so it's a little harder to stop, as we might see in this video. So again, our qualifying is 27.9 at this point, I believe. So we have found ourselves in third place at the start, and hopefully we can do well. So get the start, the car shows its speed, start pulling a gap, and coming into turn 1, or actually turn 2, Andretti hairpin. Car feels good. Trying to get down into second to get it to rotate, shift up to third, and we're starting to go into turn 3, I believe. So yeah, again, car feels real good. So yeah, these races are pretty fun. They're pretty quick. There's only 5 laps. This is a no DR affecting race, but you can lose some SR. So the car in first, Colin, is pretty quick. We had a race with him before, and he just kind of pulled away. His qualifying is really quick. He's a quick guy. Don't really know the guy or anything, but the guy in front of me, Crawler, he pretty quick. Obviously, he's qualifying faster than me, but he's not a bad racer. So anyway, so lap 1, try to not make any big mistakes. At least this car just understeers a lot, so you got to be aware of that. Try to brake early, so get your stuff done. See, Crawler goes off here, and we're just trying to maintain where we're at. Got somebody behind us. Got a Pug. He's behind us, and yeah, this car's really fast down the straight. So anywhere you can let it stretch its legs, it tends to walk away. But again, it's really, I've started to find that out, that it's quite a bit heavier. It's probably a couple 100 pounds heavier than the Scirocco, which seems to be the go-to. All the older front-wheel drive cars. I mean, tap Crawler a little bit. We didn't mean to. We were going to give the position up, but had somebody right behind us, and it felt like he slowed in the turn a little bit. But I was wanting to give the position back to him, but kind of glad that I did, because he tended to make a bunch of mistakes, and it's just the way it was. I didn't feel like I really did anything wrong. I didn't touch him, but life goes on. So and now it's just, we're just trying to catch up to Colin up there in first place. It's only lap 2, 5-lap race, so let's watch the race and see how it goes, see if anything changes. as you see, nothing's really changing so far. We just chasing him, and he's walking away. He's got those 4.5 second lead now, but we've got an okay gap to the car behind us, but we're still trying to run away. Like I say, Crawler's down to 5th, and we still got Puke behind us. We've pretty much maintained that 8 tenths, almost a second gap to him as he crawls back and forth between 8 tenths and 7 tenths. So it's a fun race. Again, this car's really fast. If you're looking at cars, it's quick maybe for qualifying. You might want to try it, but again, the weight makes it a little hard to get it to turn and stop, and it was a little bit of a struggle. But lap times weren't horrible. So then we're gonna see the end of this race. So we went back to Scirocco and tried some more qualifying, and we'll show that in this next clip of what our qualifying was. And again, I'd stick with the Scirocco for races. It just is a little bit more nimble. It's not everybody's been using that car, so all right, there we go, P2. So good result. Again, kind of low. The Crawler was back there, and again, we apologize to that little bit of touch, but discretion is better part of valor. So we should have backed off, but we did have a car right up our butt, and we couldn't really just stop because he was right there too, and could have caused a bigger problem. So we just race on, and he was 12 seconds back by the end of it, and just copped himself a second penalty. So here's our qualifying, and we get our little podium. So here's our qualifying. This is in the Scirocco GT24. So again, as we're going down into turn 2 and really hairpin, looking for this 3 board, braking, shifting all the way down to 2, and then upshifting into 3rd, and try to get the car to rotate. So we don't want to oversteer under power. Just after the 2 board, downshift, get to the turn, start getting on the power just around as you get to the sausage. That's where your apex is. Brake a little early, turn in, and run it out to stay in 4th. And shift up, and then we're going to hit the 3 board, down 2 shifts, hang it in 3rd, get it to turn and start feeding it power, full throttle. So we had some mistakes in this lap, so 2 board, dip into that dip there, 4th gear, stay in 4th, and up the hill, looking for the 2 board, brakes hard and straight, and then clip some of this, dip into the corkscrew, a little dab of the brakes and letting off. There's a lot of throttle modulation. Look for 2 board hard on the brakes, try to find that sausage curve there, use the camber that a lot of these turns have camber, and then you look for the 3 board a little after that. I was using 2nd to come out. It's a little bit hard to say whether you need to be 1st or 2nd because you're going to shift and you're going to lose a little drive there. Most of the time I'm in 2nd coming out of that final turn, and yeah, that's that. And just kind of like goes on again. It's our replay. So here we are on to the last race of the night. Back to the Scirocco for the race. We did climb up in SR, so we are in a little more difficult lobby. Some quicker guys in here. So our lap time was a 27.878, I think. So anyway, but some good drivers here. They were a little bit further back in the pack. Got 3 team cars here and another 2 behind us. So yeah, it's going to be manage these quicker drivers as much as we can here. So again, get a better the start. So if you can, the better you get in qualifying, the better you're going to be overall, and that's always the case, especially here. So if you're near the back, near 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, you're going to be starting right at that final corner. So again, here we are in the draft. Try and brake a little bit later because you're not going nearly as fast. Again, upshift to third, minimize the oversteer under power, and then pretty much we're not really any draft situation here. Get a nice little pack of cars. It's always fun to race with a little pack of cars. These guys are pretty good drivers too. So somebody going off there. He didn't go too far off. So again, trying to find an apex on this one because there's a lot of speed here. I just barely missed it. So a little bit of compromise going up the hill. Again, trying to find our board, tip in. So yeah, drive up the hill towards the corkscrew. Again, not trying to lose sight of where our brake markers are. And into the corkscrew. Make sure we brake enough. If you do too much qualifying, sometimes you get a little too aggressive on your brakes and you forget the cars in front of you. So, pretty good on this first lap. We haven't gained some time to the P5 up there. So, again, here we are, second gear coming out. So pretty much status quo has been maintained. So we're serving a penalty there. It looks like these PR GT7 drivers, a pair of them here, into the guys on the outside. He's giving us room, trying to avoid them, and it's kind of compromises us. We're on the outside of this turn, but pick up a position. And it is, and I'm starting to get the top three are gapping us a little bit here. And we'll just watch the race a little bit. And the corkscrew, a little deep, little touch. So he collected himself, and we weren't going to take advantage of it. And that's a very, I wanted to make it clear that I didn't want to touch him, knock him off or anything like that. So keep at it. All right, starting lap. Getting ready to start lap 3. Back in second out of here. Again, trying to stay close, use the draft. We're in the same car, so pretty much no advantage. To end ready. Come around. It's nice and tight to the apex. You gotta watch them sausages. You hit them, your race will pretty much be, well, you're gonna be struggling to keep it on track. Hit that apex really nice, and then, getting a nice drive up the hill, gaining some time here. Gaining a lot of time here, and he just, he was slower, and I was right behind him, so all the momentum I had, I lost right there. So that was unfortunate. We should have been able to pass him, which would have probably helped us quite a bit, because he kind of bogs us down all the way through Ray Hall and all this here. It's not fun. So, hit the sausage and off we go. Fortunately, so we didn't brake soon enough, and we're gonna make contact with him. So we're gonna have to pull off. We want to make sure he gets back on track. We don't want to make it gain anything from that, because that was all our fault. We should have braked early. We had dirty tires and couldn't stop the car. So yeah, so it's very unfortunate. And here we go. Now we're in 8th. I think we were in 5th, so we lost quite a bit of time right there. A lot of positions. So wah. And put our heads down and just we still got 2 laps. We got one guy goes off. So up 1 position from someone's error. And let's just push so we can get it. it's a fun race. I really like Laguna Seca. I like the front wheel drive cars, but a lot of people don't like them. And I always found a lot of fun and success with them in GT Sport. They used them quite often. That Red Bull Ring was very common. Autopolis was really common. What are they also using? Yeah, they also use them at Brands Hatch. So yeah, I always use the Scirocco. Sometimes I use that Megane trophy, but no, just the Megane, not the trophy. So we got one more lap. Let's see if we can do anything on this final lap. We're pretty much strung out. We got a big gap to 8th place. So yeah, it's just too big a gap there. Yeah. I apologize to him in the post-race about making contact. I think he probably understood that. He didn't reply, but yeah, whatever. There we go. Got half the lap left. Can we gain anything? He's gaining on that car in P5. So yeah, he's going to want P5 back as he was 4th. Too much sausage there. Yeah, we just got too big a gap. And made a mistake. Made a mistake in a corkscrew. Not going to get a good drive out of it. No momentum. Can we capitalize on his mistake? Penultimate turn. Get a decent apex there. Fake and outside, go inside, try to see if we can get the cut back. The switcheroo. And yeah, it's just too much wheel spin probably. And again, the same similar car, similar power. I thought he was a little too tight. Maybe we could get him back. But yeah, it was a good race. I mean, unfortunately, made contact with the car in 5th place. It's a really shame. We were having a good battle. So I think that's Wade's CBR. So we had 4th and 5th lost. So, yeah, thanks guys for watching. Catch you on the next one.